Long ago, the gods made war against ancient monsters who forged the world. They chose as their champions mortal women and men, and through the gift of exaltation uplifted these heroes with divine power. Welcome everybody to the Onyx Path channel. We are Vorpal Tales, and we will be presenting to you tonight the second and final part of our Exalted 3rd edition Jumpstart, the Tomb of Dreams. I, Duane, the one floating around the world, administering healthy probiotics to everyone, am Duane, at Made of Kimchi on the internet, and I will be your storyteller for this evening. Yes, I have confused Steve. As far as Vorpal Tales is concerned, we provide a plethora of terrifying tales and awesome adventures for your viewing pleasure. Please seek us out on the internet, catch us here on Twitch, consider giving us a follow or a subscribe. Make sure you check out our archives on our YouTube channel. Visit our webpage, vorpaltales.com, with links to all of our social media, our Discord, and our Patreon. Make sure you check out our calendar to ensure you don't miss any of your favorite shows. Many changes coming this week. Steve found a dice.
I just pulled a die out of my sleeve. What the? I'm sorry.
Magic.
Our shout-outs tonight go to Astral Tabletop for the virtual gaming space that we play all of our games in. Special thanks to Onyx Path and White Wolf for the world that we are playing in and for always having their players' backs. A thank you to Love Your Rebellion, non-profit group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. Please be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org. Much love goes to our Patreons. We are so glad that you have decided to attach your soul to ours. And last but not least, thank you to all the viewers and fans. If you guys are interested in this Jumpstart, make sure you guys roll over to Drive-Thru RPG. I'm sure that it will be popping up here in the chat soon. And pick up your copy. Remember, a Jumpstart has everything that you need to run a small one-shot, including pre-generated characters and small rule set. Having gotten that all out of the way, let's introduce our heroes. Heroes, introduce yourself, tell everyone where you can be found, and tell everyone who you will be playing this evening.
Oh God,
That's ever.
What's the
That's me?
rotation?
Duane
I'm
usually,
not used to this.
Duane usually goes first, but it is ever.
God, I don't like this. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Ever, who is apparently first, and my pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever. I was trying to think of something witty to say instead of my pronouns, but I decided against it. But anyway, I will be playing... Oh no, what's his name? I will be playing Salak Amu, who is a really enjoyable character to play.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and tonight I am playing everyone's favorite sneaky murder panda woman. Nailed it. Fakakun.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel. I am still in fires pretty much everywhere. Currently participating in Moree on Kickstarter. We're pretty close to our first goal. Yeah, check that out. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram, Still in Fires. Tonight I will be playing Carol Fire Orchid, who is essentially a tank with a big sword in bright red armor. It's awesome.
Howdy, y'all. I am Patrick on the internet at @PettyShakes_. And tonight I am playing Mirror Flag, the Exalt with many faces.
Well, I just want to say again, you did awesome last week with Mirror Flag. I was not expecting that portrayal.
Yes, I am excited to see how many more faces we will see this evening.
Gotta put Mirror Flag in the right mood.
Did anyone take notes last time?
You told me that was Patty's job.
Whoa. I am getting a sudden feeling of being thrown underneath the bus.
I don't think you were paying attention when Duane said that.
Oh, okay. I am getting very much deja vu flashbacks. This is exactly what my wife does to me. She's like, oh no, you totally said this. When? Oh, I remember. I clearly remember you saying it. You said it. I don't remember it. Yeah, that's all because your memory's bad and you weren't paying attention.
I don't remember saying it either.
No, it did happen because I remember saying, like, yeah, let's put Patty to work. Like, we definitely said that. Yeah.
All right, Steve. Your portrayal will be remembered.
Good.
Okay. All right, cool. No, it's fine. I'll wing it. It's good. All right. Last session.
Yeah,
Exalted.
When you're done, there's some bus tires I want to need you to check out.
Yeah, no. I can tell you what's wrong with those right now. They're all bloody. Yeah, so last session, Exalted. Our heroes woke up not remembering how they got where they are or how they know each other, but knowing that they are powerful beings imbued by the gods. And we're on a strange island that they looked around and saw that it was, you said it was like an isthmus more like, right?
Yeah, from what you could tell at the moment.
So they did some exploring. They went to the forest nearby because there was some big storm coming. And the two spirit seers saw the form of a spirit wolf take shape. And it warned them that this land was actually a prison for a demon. And that they should not go this way yet, I believe is what it said. And to turn back where they came from. And so they did. And they ended up walking along. I forget where we went next. But then we met the other spirit on this island, a goddess of fishing that had been long ago forgotten as well and did not know how they got here as well, I believe. And so they just named themselves Goddess of Fishing because no one else was fishing. And they're like, I mean, if I'm the only one fishing, therefore I'm the best, therefore I'm the Goddess of Fishing. Which I believe, Steve, what's your character's name again?
Hold on.
Oh, you didn't even know your character's name. Okay, I don't feel bad for not
Nope,
remembering.
I just put it there. I just updated my thing.
Fakakun was very much like, yeah, you want to see about being the Goddess of Fishing, and like whipped out a fish out of the ocean and just told it like was mean to this person. But they gave us some good direction. They told us that there was an armory we could go to. It was underneath the water, out past the pier. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And right as we're about to leave, was it Blood Orchid? Or Fire Orchid? Were you the one that was like, I don't think we can trust this person, or was it Fakakun? I can't remember. One of the two of you for sure.
It
was
believe
mostly
Fakakun.
Okay, Fakakun like inside checked and found out this person was lying. So then we like did that awkward thing. We're like, okay, bye, we'll talk to you later. And then we go like 10 yards away, and Fakakun's like, No, we need to go back and talk to him. Oh, hey, we're back again. What's up? You were totally lying to us. And they're like, yeah, I thought, yep, I lied. And then we didn't get anywhere with that. We didn't really get anything more out of that. It was just kind of like an admission of guilt. And then we're like, okay. And then like the dummies we are, we're like, okay, so we're still going to follow this person's advice, right? And just go straight into the armory they told us about. And we're like, yeah, sure. No, that seems fine. So we experimented first. We dropped, Salaka Moo dropped their harpoon into the water, and it sank like normal. But then Salaka Moo jumped themselves into the water and found that they could breathe. It just tasted very salty. And so then we brought them back up, and they're like, hey, it's safe. We can all jump in. And we're like, okay, cool. There can be no problems with this, right? So we all jumped in. And we started walking on the ocean floor, very Pirates of the Caribbean-esque. And then we got to like Mariana's Trench, essentially, where it was just like this pit that just went just steep down. We're like, oh, I guess it's down there. Sure, okay, we'll continue. We'll just jump down again, no problems. I'm sure that everything's fine with this. And we fell because it was like a slow fall too. So we fell for it felt like days. I think you said it was. It felt like days.
Yeah, it was hours, days. Couldn't really tell how much.
Yeah, but we're in a mystical dreamland where a demon sleeps in prison. So like, who knows how much time is actually going by. So we finally get down to the bottom, and then there's like this giant kelp forest. And Fakukun's like, ha ha ha, don't worry. I can literally just walk on top of it and totally cheese this for you. And Duane was like, stupid characters and stupid abilities. But then we were guided through the forest, and we made it to the A building, which we assumed was the armory. And once again, just like dummies, we're like, okay, well, let's just walk right inside. Luckily, we still had not been, made to pay for our foolishness, and we were rewarded with legendary weapons of power, which we all took one. Let's see. I took Chakram, Fakakun took a boomerang, Salak Amu, you took like a spear? Question mark?
I think it was.
Yes, the two-handed spear.
Okay. And then Fire Orchid took the big fuck-off sword. And then Sean's character, who's not with us tonight, took the slightly less big fuck-off sword. And then we're like, okay, cool, sounds great. We turn around, and this giant Leviathan tentacle thing starts attacking us. And Fire Orchid's like, oh, don't worry, guys, I got this. And like, just does like phenomenal damage to it on their first turn. And then we've like incapacitated several of the tentacles. And we were still in the middle of that combat. And that's how you get thrown underneath the bus, but continue to keep walking afterwards. All right.
That was actually pretty good. A couple of small things that I'll remind you guys as you go. But actually, the biggest, coolest thing of the last fight was Selekamu's ability to make all of the butterflies attack all of the tentacles. That was
I had forgotten about that.
Attack butterflies.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, they're made of obsidian, so it's really sharp. But yeah. I like picturing tiny butterflies all cute and stuff, like
carrying obsidian daggers.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it.
Yes. So you were there in the middle of combat, and Selekamu had gone essentially Super Saiyan, almost as bright as the sun.
Oops.
Oh, that's cool. Because you got that, you got the hardness 5 because you went full out, and now you're pretty much bringing light to this entire dark trench.
Where all the things can see us and eat us.
Where all the things can see you and eat you. Because of that bright light, you are able to see some of this giant kraken leviathan that is hiding within this kelp forest. Little bits of its bulbous body stick out in places. The tentacles are still around, attacking, almost now looking lava-ish, where pieces of the octopus-like tentacle has veins of fire running through it. And it is right at this time, as your exalted beacon of hope, Selakamu, shines brightly in the deep, that you hear the loudest bird caw, almost thunderous, from way up in the sky. You can hear it all the way down here in the deep. But it's everything goes silent for like that split second where everyone's kind of like, what was that? Even the tentacles faint for the slightest moment. And then this giant caw comes again. And this large, must be 20 feet across, beam of light shoots down through the water.
Wait, I'm sorry. Water? I don't like that.
Yeah, remember you guys are in the water.
Yeah, we
No.
established.
The water. It was never mentioned that it was water. I just thought some magical ability was happening that we could like breathe the water.
Nope, it is water.
It's what the demon is dreaming water must be like, because apparently this demon has not actually been in water, only witnessed the idea of water.
Yes. And this beam hits this kraken, and you hear this almost ear-piercing as it screams in its deep speech. And for that slight moment, you guys are able to make a break for it as this thing is whimpering and screaming, tentacles lashing. I need everyone to make me give me survival and perception.
On
And
3
what
dice,
numbers are we looking
3
for?
successes.
Sorry, what was that?
What numbers are we looking for?
7 and up. 10s are double.
Okay. 1 success.
All right.
5 successes.
4 successes.
Okay. So in this fray of tentacles as they're lashing about, another beam comes down from the ocean surface. And it kind of cuts through. You guys start to take off. As you were spread out on the battlefield a little bit, you start to take off in the general direction that you know is the way back up to the trench wall. The beam starts cutting across the floor. It hacks off 2 of the tentacles that are just in your way.
Oh, jeez.
As it cuts through, they go flying off, blood making the water dark. Some of you get it in your face and you are blinded for the most splittest of seconds as you continue on and make your way to the trench wall. From there on, you're able to climb with relative ease. Sorry, this music is weird. From there, you're able to climb up the trench wall with relative ease, and you find yourself at that lip of the trench. With magical legendary weapons in hand.
We did it, guys.
Top success.
You hear continual, bestial screaming coming from below. As you start to walk away from that trench edge back towards the pier, you see one more blast that cuts through. You guys are only about 20 feet from the surface. You see it cut through the water at the top, giving off the slightest of sizzling bubble as it goes down into the deep.
What's shooting it? Like, do we get a good image of it? I know you said
from down below you weren't able to.
Right.
Now that you're up higher, you do see the water is kind of murky, so you can see a shadowy figure kind of flying above the water. It's kind of circling.
Can we swim up? Or because we were so kind of able to go down easy, we can't swim up?
As you try to swim up, you realize that you have no buoyancy.
Yeah. Okay.
But you guys do have that rope that's tied to the end of the pier.
Yeah, true. So can we Adam West Batman our way up the the wall here?
Of course. Yes, you are able to do it with relative ease, because the water
I don't like it.
gives you the slightest of buoyancy. Not enough to swim or anything like that, but it does help you up fairly easily. And once you get to the top of the pier, where you left the goddess of fishing, where she was standing at where the pier met the beachhead, you see a large firebird. Very, very large. Perhaps the size of a semi-truck, if semi-trucks existed in this world. And it sits...
What year firebird?
No, like an actual bird that's on fire.
Oh, shit.
And it stands there on the beachhead, like cleaning its wing.
I look to the other three, just like, is this the demon?
I don't think so, no. It was supposed to be sleeping in the volcano. I would like to look at it with my spirit eyes.
It is a spirit.
Can I tell if it is or is not a demon?
It is not a demon.
Have no fear, Faka-kun. It is not a demon.
Obviously, that one should know that this is a prison, and if the demon were to wake up, this prison would cease to exist, therefore us being here ceasing to exist.
I get up and walk around in my dreams.
Congratulations. That is not how a prison for a demon works, though. The dreams and machinations of Faka-kun do not match those of a demon.
Ah. I was unaware we were with the architect of demon dream prisons.
As
Sure.
you guys continue to talk amongst yourselves, this elemental, fire elemental entity realizes that you have finally made it out of the deep. And even though you don't see its beak move, you still hear the voice emanating from its body. And it just says, "Greetings, princes of the earth. I've long awaited for you."
Whose presence are we in?
I am Teo.
Is that what implying that you brought these ones here?
Your question confuses me.
These ones are obviously not of this place.
Obviously.
Is that one saying that you brought these ones here?
If you are implying that it was I that brought you here, no. It was not I.
Then how could that one be waiting for these ones? How could that one know that these ones would be here?
The power of your selves, once you arrived in this place, alerted me to your presence. Yet when I arrived at where I felt your presence, you were not there. I only saw them. I do not... Oh... I do not enjoy the company of them. And I felt that they had sent you to your deaths. But I am pleased to see that you are not.
Does this one speak of the one that fishes?
Fishes. Yes. Suma is a crafty one.
Is Suma a bad one?
They are bad in their own right, but not evil. He looks you up and down. He says, "Oh, I see that you have found the first of the three."
Of the three weapons?
There are 3 artifacts placed here by the first solar Exalt.
Whoa.
The first solar Exalt, but is this not a dream of a demon?
They had told you such. I see. Yes, this is true. It is a prison. For a demon, yes. Wrongly imprisoned, perhaps.
This one says wrongly.
I feel that the demon's imprisonment was unjust, and that it was bound here not as punishment for ancient crimes, but merely because its nature made it useful for this purpose.
So someone scapegoated the demon?
If that is the way that you wish to interpret it, then yes. In my experience, from what I have seen, the first Solar Exalted needed a place to hide these powerful weapons. And a dream prison is a very difficult place to get into. And even more difficult to leave, if that dream was the dream of a demon.
I want to look.
That's not terrible reasoning.
Fuck, Cocoon, you were about to say something.
I was going to ask Fire Orchid a question, but she answered it.
Based on what you have told me and the fact that you have the first of three, I take it that you are looking to slay the demon, awake it, and destroy this prison.
I guess we are now. Right?
Right, guys?
I
As
believe.
unhonorable as it might sound, this one would like to slay a sleeping demon.
Well, if the demon was unjustly imprisoned, could
Is it
we
not
not
still
just
a
wake
demon?
it up and...
The demon dies in its sleep. It might take us with it.
Oh, you misunderstood me. The demon will not die in its dream, but the demon will awake in the world.
Oh, so we have to defeat the dream demon so the unjustly imprisoned demon can wake up?
Correct.
This one states again, is it not still a demon?
It is. And if it is freed, it may do very terrible things. But that does not matter, because it is unjust to imprison someone for crimes it has not yet committed.
It is a demon. It is in its nature, just as it is in the leopard's nature to eat the antelope.
Mirror Flag, I'd like to point out that even princes of the earth, though we may be, does not mean that we are inherently good. Just as being a demon does not mean that you are inherently bad.
Probably more to be learned from
Demons
finding
are-
this demon, studying it.
And what makes these ones think that there would be a chance to study?
Huh?
Sleeping.
This one thinks these ones go to their folly.
Well then, what plan would you have in mind?
Slay it in its sleep, and then slay it again if need be.
I will turn back to our host and ask, can you tell us anything more about this demon that we can judge it?
I do not know specifics. As I'm sure Suma has explained to you, I too slipped into this dream accidentally, and have been trapped here since. My memories are hazy.
At the very
Here-
least, it is unjust for the innocent people trapped here, like our host, the goddess of fishing. It is unjust for them to be trapped here for nothing that they've done.
Unjust. To this one, it sounds like those ones wandered, went looking, their memories hazy.
Wandering isn't a crime. At the very least, let's see if we can figure out a way to free the people who shouldn't be here, who don't deserve to be here.
It is to say that these ones do not belong here. These ones' memories are hazy as well.
That is a good question.
You are correct. Perhaps you were placed here for a reason.
Faka-kun, you've been uncharacteristically quiet. What are your thoughts?
That I have no real understanding of what my next move should be, and this upsets me. There's no good move here, because, yes, I'm not keen on awakening a demon, but to imprison something because it is its nature. Well, there's people that would say that. People that would say that about the Djala as well. That it is our nature to be lesser than. So I don't subscribe to that very much. If it has committed no actual crimes, then it should not be imprisoned. Mirror Flag, you speak, but no words exit your mouth. Is this another one of your faces?
The
That
mime.
one would do. that one would do what then? Stand by at the ready, wait for it to commit whatever crime it will commit, as its nature will allow it to, as it is a demon, and then hopefully there will be pieces to pick up. Hopefully there will be a world for there to be delivered justice upon it. Then, no, Mirror Flag only knows preservation of self and others. Mirror Flag will not wait for your catastrophe to happen.
And it sounds Mirror Flag knows only fear.
Not fear, safety. Continuation of a world. What the Solars wrought long ago, one demon could undo, if not checked by the Solar's powers.
What
These
happens
ones.
to us? How do we get out?
Is that directed towards Tail?
Just in general, directed towards the whole discussion.
Maybe it is not for these ones to escape. Maybe it is these ones' punishments to deal with this demon.
I am fairly certain I haven't done anything deserving of this.
That one is fairly certain. Can you not be completely?
I have killed a lot of people on the battlefield.
As well as Mirror Flag. And some not on the battlefield.
I've merely stolen a bunch of things. I don't think this prison suits me.
I can honestly say I don't recall any crimes that I have done worthy of prison. Only an emotional prison.
If I may interject.
Oh no, please, fiery bird with answers.
While I did wander here on my own accord, and have been here for many centuries, I do not wish to stay here any longer. I will assist where I can, but know this. Suma does not wish to go home.
She enjoys being the god of fishing in the stream.
She claims herself the warden of this prison.
Wardens do have a vested interest in keeping their prison and their prisoner
Then why point us to the direction of these relics?
That I cannot know for sure.
Probably thought the Leviathan would kill us.
Perhaps a prize for them to claim once we fail against the demon.
Alright, well,
go ahead, sorry.
Firebird with all the answers.
Yes.
I am merely a guide.
Guides have answers, that's why they're guides. You said that these weapons are 1 out of 3 objects, artifacts, items.
Correct.
Alright, we will probably discover a lot if we look for the other 2 things that we're missing.
Missing, no. They are found.
Once we come to possess them.
Ah.
But since they're not missing, that's very reassuring. Where can we go pick them up?
How about you guide us to them?
If you wish my company, so be it.
We would be honored.
The 2 artifacts that you seek. 1 is a lute of great power. It is said that the melody it plays confuses those who listen. Although I do not know exactly what that means, as I have never heard it.
So we're looking for a loot that makes people go crazy and forget things. This one thinks we've gone on this task several times and have failed every single time.
Literally about to say the same thing when I stopped myself. You are muted, Rachel.
That would explain quite a lot.
Yes, it would. So
I know that this loot is located in a cave, though I have never been in the cave myself. However, there are voices in the cave.
Do
What
the
kind of-
voices say anything? Do they sing? Spout curses? Say interesting things?
or is it more of like a ooh?
No, I have not heard spooky woos in many, many years.
Well, that's good. It's a positive. Everyone good. That's a positive. No ghosts.
Excellent.
The
That's all we
language,
need right now.
the language that it speaks, I am not familiar with. But I know it is another spirit like myself.
Alright, so should we go look for this loot and maybe learn a little bit more about what's going on?
I believe that's a good next step, yes.
At you stating this, in a poof of ninja vanish smoke, the giant firebird turns into a small heron.
That's a cool trick.
If I am to enter the cave with you, my other form is a little too large.
Fair. Lead on.
He
Mirror
starts...
flag will offer their shoulder.
Oh, it's bigger than that.
Oh,
It's a heron.
Yeah, those are big birds. Big tall birds.
I mean, there's many types of herons.
It's a 3-foot tall heron.
Okay.
But at your request of leading the way, flaps his wings and starts to take off towards the west. Follow.
Yeah,
So
follow the bouncing birdie.
As you follow him, you cut down the cliff that you guys had passed earlier, and start to gain ground going higher. At the island's pretty much most western point, you see a narrow path that winds down the cliffs, which seem to be carved with gigantic sculptures. Some of them are massive hands coming out of the rock face, holding scrolls. One is of a leg that's coming out of a lower crevice, its foot deep in the water. And just as you guys hit that pathway, the heron lands. And again, you hear Teo's voice. It is not far now. And having said that, he takes off yet again, kind of circling and descending down the cliff, riding the warm air currents. And the path leads down about 50 feet above the waterline to a gigantic cave. Gigantic to you, not to Teo when he's at full strength. But as you're at the mouth of this cave, you see no light. It is totally dark, with the exception of whatever light you are giving off still. For time's sake, it's probably been about 20 minutes since you came out of the water. So for whatever level of anima banner you're at. And you're at the mouth of this cave. Even in Teo's heron form, he does shed a little bit of light, just as some of you are right now. But that dim light is not going to allow you to see very far.
Thought I was shining like a Super Saiyan.
You were. I think that goes away after like 15 minutes. Maybe
Awesome.
10 minutes, something like that.
That's relief.
You are still bright, though.
Bright enough to be a flashlight?
I believe... Yes, about 15 minutes for the bonfire anima to recede to burning. So you are blazing brightly with wisps of power coiling and rising in the air. Stealth is impossible.
Well, my
Yes.
friends, do you wish me to stay outside the cave, or do you wish me to light your way?
Cocoon,
Yes.
you step gently into the cave and figure out what we might be dealing with, and I think that would give us the information we need to answer EA's question.
Yes. When I look in, is this like one of the situations where I wouldn't be able to see anything if I tried to sneak in? Like,
You would be able to see, but just not very far. We're talking maybe 5 or 10 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
It's very, very dark.
Okay.
You could individually light yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You could
Okay.
light yourself up to glowing and then have a little bit of personal light.
Okay.
We're all automatically stage 1 because of our weapons, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are all actually glowing.
And what is stage 1? Like
Glowing.
glowing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very, very faint. You have your mark on your brow.
Oh, that's right. We talked about
Kind of like a little headlamp.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will sneak in a little bit, see if I can get a lay of the land, even with the limited visibility.
All right.
All right. So,
Are you gonna try to be stealthy or anything like that?
I am definitely trying to be stealthy.
Okay, because you guys are glowing, you're at a -3.
I am not at a -3.
Oh, that's right. You have special
For
powers.
3
That's
motes.
why I picked Cocoon to go in first.
Yeah, for 3 motes, I can ignore up to a -3 penalty to 1 stealth roll, which I will do now. And motes are peripheral, right?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, so that's 5. This is -8. Okay, so I'm down 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a metal dice, so that got dropped because I wasn't expecting metal.
Now, with the exception of the 5 motes that you had to use to attune your weapon, anything that you spent on powers should have come back by now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
All right. Cocoon enters the cave.
All stealth-like.
So you get in about 5 or 10 feet, and just as you pass that 10-foot cusp, the rest of the party cannot see you anymore. It is just this dark maw of a cave to them. To you, you move slowly, and it's actually fairly easy. You realize once you get in a little bit, because the stone inside seems to be worn smooth, as if, you know, by a millennia of passing tides hitting it.
Okay.
You are close to the water.
True.
It's very humid. You hear the sounds of dripping water, the waves outside. And as you continue, the tunnels twist and wind, but not maze-like. You could easily turn around.
Okay. Not get turned around.
Correct.
Okay.
There aren't any, T-junctions or anything like that. It's more like a singular winding cave. After you move about another 30, 40 feet inside, far beyond what you can see, you hear a voice. and then you see two orange eyes open in the darkness, slanted. And you hear, "Why have you come here? Why come you here?"
Oh. I'll take a quick thing. We have come to speak about the demon.
The one slumbers.
Yes, the sleeping demon. The one that is keeping us all here.
But you did not answer my question. Why come you here?
We were directed here. We don't mean to intrude or invade. We do not mean to harm anyone. But we're stuck and need help.
Who are you?
I am Fakakun.
You hear like some rustling. Make me a wits and survival.
I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Arrow comes shooting out. Ones don't take away from rolls in this, right?
Correct.
Tens do double.
Tends to do double.
Then 2.
All right. So now that you're standing there and you're hearing this voice, and just based off of the echo, you can kind of tell that you're in a larger room.
Okay. The echo.
Yeah.
Got it.
And as you hear the rustling, it's kind of, for a second you thought you hear it over there, but because of the echo, it sounds like it's over there maybe. But sometimes it sounds at the same time. So one of three things come to your mind. This thing is very big.
Okay.
There's more than one,
Right.
or it's just an echo.
Or it's just an echo. I was thinking multiple of the thing, maybe. Talking in the same voice. Okay. Interesting. Are you willing to help us? Speak with us at least.
I perhaps might know a thing or two or three.
I'm assuming it's like 1 or 2 or 3. Like just like I'm like looking around at each word. Good.
But come and sit. And as soon as he says sit, the eyes don't get brighter, but the room starts to get a little bit brighter.
Oh.
And you see this large serpent, almost bioluminescent-y, giving off a faint green, orange, and blue glow. And you can see that it is kind of coiled all around the room.
I will kind of slightly bow and just be like, apologies for the intrusion upon your den. Again, we were merely directed this way.
Who sends you here?
What was the fisher woman god's name?
Suma.
We've mostly communicated with Suma. I'm sure you know her.
Yes, a more treacherous snake than I.
Makes sense she would send us to you then, if she was trying to send us someplace unprepared.
Where, by chance, did she send?
Obviously here. This is where I'm at now.
How did you come to this place?
The island?
Yes.
The dream? The prison?
The prison, yes.
I do not know. I merely awoke here. I was brought here against my will. Wrongfully imprisoned. Are you wrongfully imprisoned here as well?
Me? No. I have always been here.
So you were here at the creation of the demon's prison?
Yes.
Are you a guard?
I am me.
Very astute.
I guard nothing.
Okay. Can I now that the snake is glowing? Can I glance around this room? Is the loot in here?
Yeah, it's sitting right next to the chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a little stone. It's not a chair, but a stone that comes out of the floor and kind of has like a raised back. And then on a pedestal right next to it is the loot.
Is the loot. Okay. Interesting.
Tell me a story. I have not had visitors in some time.
A story.
Yes. Tell me of you.
Of me? I'm not very interesting. But I know someone who might be able to tell an amazing story. One that would definitely capture all of your attention.
You have friends.
I have some. I mean, who goes through life without friends?
You see the big head like kind of lift up, look around.
I'm not the talker, guys.
We don't know you need us.
No.
We just sent you into scout and are waiting for you to come back with like
No,
care plans.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was gonna. Okay. All right. I feel like. Okay. Anyway.
That's great. It's fine. It's hilarious.
If your friend has a story, invite them in.
Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it. I see the wheels spinning. Don't you?
Hey guys, it's
fucking
okay.
do
Come on.
it. There's nothing in here.
Found the loot.
Just grab it and run. Grab it and run. I don't know how good idea that is. But
Yes,
it's an idea.
I have many friends that I can bring back to while you with stories forever. Great adventurers and great stories. And as I'm doing this, I want to actually start making a performance of this. And like, I have friends who have done these things. I have friends who have done this. And I'll actually start kind of even telling my own story, even though I'm not making it sound like my own story. I have a friend. I have someone who, I know someone who captured at a young age, enslaved, imprisoned, made to perform for those before them, only to learn the skills that they used to free themselves, upon which taking off to join the circus.
So are you just spitting this out as words, or are you like interpretive dancing this?
Exactly what I was about to say. I start kind of doing an interpretive dance thing, and I want to position myself. Basically, I want to put them in a sense where, like, they're like, I'm sure they're just trying to eat me ultimately, but I at least want to get them into a place where I'm able to position myself because I have a power that I want to use.
Okay.
I want to use the monkey leap technique. For 2 motes, I can leap forward or straight up 1 range band. Using her movement for the turn, she can easily leap atop a 20-foot wall using this technique. If she continuously leaps every turn, the cost is reduced to 1 mote after the first activation. So as I start kind of dancing and spinning around and talking about the skills, I learned, they learned to dance, they learned to do this, they learned to perform, to control their body in the most perfect ways. I'm going to leap forward with my monkey leap, grab the loot, and then hopefully keep using it to start leaping entire range movements back through the cave.
So, all right, so like a bouncing ball.
Literally bouncing off the cavern, back through the walls, all the way back down.
Okay, I'm going to want 1 roll from you before you do all this.
Yes.
Charisma and performance.
That boy. All right. Well, it was a good try, guys.
Or you could try manipulation and performance.
It gets me an extra die. I'll take it.
And I'm going to give you a bonus die for your explanation. For your
Oh, thank you.
stunted.
You know what's great is Mirror Flag has like 10 dice they could roll for this situation.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say I'm going to bring my friends in here, and then you were all like, don't you fucking do it, so I didn't do it.
Mirror Flag wants Cocoon to die, so like...
Oh, shit.
I mean, I would have followed you if you asked me. Also, Mirror Flag, no, bad. Don't lead our friends to
Oh, I'm
circus
sorry.
monsters.
Maybe that's just Patrick.
Would that be larceny for manipulation? Because I don't see manipulation as a... Or wait, no, manipulation is
That's
the
an
attribute.
attribute.
What's the ability you want me to roll? Performance, you said.
Performance.
I apologize.
Hot Dog Wizard suggests to spend a willpower.
That's a great idea, Hot Dog Wizard. I am definitely going to spend a willpower.
Willpower's they just straight up buy successes.
They just buy successes, right? How
Yeah.
many?
You have to get a success first.
I think it's a 1-for-1. I don't think you do, actually. I think you can just...
I think
Even
this
Even
is
if you
the
roll
system-
garbage, you can still buy a
I
success,
think this is the one that lets you do that. I would double check because I don't. All right, here we go. Wow, that thing bounced like a... Okay.
Rolling bouncy balls over there.
Woo! 8, 10, and a 1. So that's 3 successes plus the willpower for 4 successes.
All right. Describe how you do this.
So again, I do the dancing thing. I set them up. I try to start bringing them with my story. Like I said, I am going to start using my own story, which again, all of that is true. The Dajala are popular as slaves amongst people because of kind of their unique look. And she was used as kind of like a performance thing for like people to like, ooh, ah, look at her. Eventually freeing herself and then joining a circus where she learned a lot of her acrobatics and thieving skills to be able to move around. And yeah, so I really want my dad back. That's gonna bug me. So I do all of that, and then basically I look. I do like a kind of a spin, And I say, like, and of course, when they turned to the life of crime, they met a lot of snakes. And I'll kind of coil myself and just look right at her. But the monkey can always avoid the strike. And that's when I'll leap forward, grabbing... I want to leap forward and kind of catch my feet against the stone back of the chair that you talked about. Mm-hmm. So my feet are pressed against that. I coil in on that, grab the loot, and then kick back off of that towards the entrance.
All right. As soon as you talk about, the meeting the snakes, you see, like, the eyes go wide in, like, anticipation of the story. And then you say the monkey, and they're, like, totally enthralled for a second. And then you do all this, bounce off the walls, make your 30-foot bounce all the way back to about 10 feet from the entrance, and back inside this 30-foot cavern at the end of the tunnel, the bioluminescence starts to darken. And you just hear a voice from, like, way deep within. It says, "I didn't get to my story." That's it.
I'll kind of stop.
For those at home, all this guy wanted was a story.
Wow. Good job, a-hole.
There are, three of us out here who probably... Well, two of us out here that probably would be willing to tell the giant snake that looks like it's going to eat us a story. But no, you had to go and piss the snake off. Now Seuss is angry.
I mean, we have given the snake a story. Like, hey, yo, shit, this one time this panda person broke into my lair with total dick.
If we just made a new racist, though, they're never going to trust your people ever again.
The actual picture in the Jumpstart is a person sitting on that chair, just going like this to this giant snake, having a nice little dialogue.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out when we're done.
I'm sorry. So I legitimately did not want to monopolize that scene. I really wanted to go back for you guys. And then it just, like, I even tried to bring you up and pull you guys in, and it was... Okay.
But you have the loot.
I have the loot. I have the loot.
Yes, the loot. And as you come outside, party stands there.
I want to stop with my bouncing just before, like you said, about 10 feet before the entryway. Mm-hmm. Hear that, and I can kind of tell the snake's not chasing me. I'm just going to kind of calmly step out of the cave. I have the loot.
Excellent. Well done.
Just gotta have a look on my face.
What
it costs too much?
Big old snake.
Oh, well.
You met another spirit.
Yes. I'm not sure how that meeting went ultimately.
Nevertheless, you have your prize.
So now for the third one?
Well, let me explain to you what this loot looks like now that you're, like, out in the light.
Okay.
So it is a standard loot. It is green jade and exotic wood that's as white as new fallen snow, with strings of moon silver. If you commit 5 motes to it and succeed at a dexterity performance, you can play a haunting melody that resonates in listeners' bones. And they forget their pain, negating 2 wound penalties.
This seems like a mirror flag. Useful piece of equipment.
Yeah. So it's
But he wants to kill you.
not that they forget who they are;
Okay.
they forget their pain.
Interesting. I look at mirror flag. I know we've not always got on the best foot, and we very rarely see eye to eye, considering you so often have masks on. So because of that, Fire Orchid, would you like this loot?
Yes, thank you very much.
Give it to Fire Orchid.
I'll give it
No
a
change
couple,
on Mirror Flag's face.
I'll give it a couple experimental strums.
Elakamu, as soon as the light hits this loop, you can see the shine of it. And for some reason, kind of feel a pull to the top of the cliff. And on that cliff, you see that same wolf pacing back and forth. But as soon as it locks eyes with you, it retreats from view. But now, I think it would be a good point to take a short break. It's almost 10:30, and you've only got one more artifact to go.
Oh boy.
Okay.
If it was anything like the loot, this will be super easy.
Oh no.
We'll just...
I don't like what Duane Chick said like that.
Alright. We will be right back.
Yes, stick around, everybody. We'll be back in 10 minutes. And we are back after a slightly longer break than we expected. But here we are, about to finish out this Exalted 3rd edition Jumpstart Tomb of Dreams, which you can find on DriveThruRPG. I'm pretty sure the location will be found in the chat sooner or later. I've seen it a couple times. So you have the loot. And you are now 2 of 3.
And I believe we ended on a pretty explicit hint to climb up.
Perhaps.
Everyone's looking at me like I'm a weirdo.
You may interpret that as you wish. There are a lot of things in this Jumpstart that do not seem, that aren't what they seem to be.
What was the last thing the Firebird said to us?
That wasn't the last thing that happened. The last thing that happened was Ever's character, Selak Amu, saw that wolf emanation pacing back and forth on the cliff face, or on the cliff's edge where you had descended. And then as soon as their eyes locked, they retreated out of view.
Got it.
Now, if you guys try and think back to what Suma had told you about the wolf.
The guardian of the jungle, right?
Correct?
Does it want us to follow?
Give me a wits and perception. I know it's 2 attributes, but give it to me anyways.
Yeah, why not?
Because you actually saw it.
I have seen. Difficulty of 7, yes?
Yes. 10s or 2.
Just 2 successes.
Because of the distance, you're not sure that it meant for you to follow. But it wasn't it wasn't like, hey, follow me. It just, as soon as it saw you, it turned and left. As soon as you locked eyes, it just went.
Interesting. So it's probably just watching.
It is about this time where Teo changes back into his ginormous firebird shape.
Excuse me, Teo.
Yes.
Do you know of the wolf spirit of the jungle? Do you know if it is a good spirit or a bad spirit?
The wolf. The one who is of smoke.
Yes.
The wolf is the demon's psyche turned against itself, bound to destroy intruders who risk waking it.
That is disappointing. It's such a lovely spirit after all. I've seen it twice now. Once right before we met the warden god of fishing, and once just now at the cliff face.
It seems to be following you. Your solar abilities, much like how I sought you out, may be a beacon for it to follow.
So we can expect it'll present us some problem.
If
it
you are
wishes.
going to wake the demon and escape this prison, then yes, it will try and stop you.
Very well.
And Teo does that cool, like, bird head thing that's, like, cute and funny at the same time. Or it's, like, or it's, like if you see a hawk that's, like, looking around for something, like does it, like, real fast.
Ah.
And it sees a log. Like something that had washed up from the water. Your final test lies at the caldera. There you will find the tapestry. The 3 of 3. Come now. Let us make haste. I have longed to go there, as it is the hottest place here. However, I have never had reason to.
Well then, shall we go on a tour?
All right. He takes off with his wings. As his wings beat, the wind blows you. Your power levels allow you to stand firm, although you waver slightly. His giant talons grab the log, and then he hovers about a foot above you all. Grab hold. Unless somebody wanted to Falcor this,
Heck yeah. Oh wait, you mean becoming Falcor?
No, like getting on his back and yelling, yeah.
Heck yeah, I'll do it. If it's
All right.
okay with the big birdie though, that is.
It'll be slightly easier to carry. So Selakamu jumps onto the back of Teo. Do the rest of you grab onto the log?
Yeah, I'll like loop one of my legs around kind of like an acrobatic sort of way and kind of hold on upside down.
Fire Orchid is wearing very heavy armor, so she sort of keeps in mind its center of mass, my center of mass, and deciding how she's going to hitch a ride, because she doesn't want to do an involuntary barrel roll.
Those are the best kind of barrel rolls.
Do a barrel roll. Are they?
The voluntary ones are fun. Involuntary ones, someone's getting perked on.
And Mirror Flag, are you joining as well?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So everyone grabs on. Teo's wings begin to beat, and you ascend higher and higher. And it is now, it is the first time that you have a a good overview of what this island looks like. And as you gain more altitude and begin to move closer towards the volcano to the east, you start to make out references of this island itself. And it is indeed an island in a vast ocean that goes on far beyond what the eye can see. And then you start to put things together. The arm, the leg coming out of the rock face, the shape, the dream. And you start to put these things together in your mind. And you start to draw out the landscape with these references in mind. And you realize that the island is the demon. The body of the demon is what you have been traversing over this past day.
So we just could have, like, kicked the sand and been like, wake up!
But as you continue east, volcano continues to rise, and you see the blasted, jagged slope of obsidian and basalt dotted with crags from which spew out smoke and the occasional lava plume. And it takes you about an hour, but you finally reach the caldera. Once Teo finds a nice landing spot, he circles down and drops you off just at the rim. And in the caldera itself, as you hop off your log, reposition your armor and whatnot, you see that the caldera itself is a massive lake of lava around a central raised, like massive raw rock. Roughly circular, but wide enough so that two people could stand on one. And there you see it, the tapestry. And it's draped atop a plinth in the center of the islet. Connecting the rim of the volcano to the islet are multiple twisty bridges made of rock rising out of the lava. As you move a few feet closer, taking in all that you see, smells, the sights, the heat, which is not unbearable, but it is uncomfortable. Teo is like a budding flower in its heat.
I apologize. How far down did you say the lake and tapestry was from the rim that we're standing on?
50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah, think of it as like you're right on that rim and the caldera kind of goes down and like in the volcano itself.
Any ideas on how to procure this tapestry?
Very carefully.
Very well. Let me see what I can do here. Okay.
As you're thinking of what to do, the closer that you look at this tapestry, it slightly confuses you, as it is not as much a tapestry as it is just a a dingy cloth made out of the cheapest of brown thread.
Well, I don't feel that we're here to judge the artwork so much as we're here to get this tapestry and get out of here.
What, do we still have the rope? Did we have the presence of mind to retrieve the rope?
I assumed you guys
got.
got the rope back, yeah.
Okay.
Especially since it belonged to my harpoon.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if harpooning it would break it, but that's an idea. So we could. Are there plants and stuff?
So I have an idea.
Because we could wrap the harpoon head in leaves and then put glue on the leaves.
Might I suggest that we take advantage of the fact that you do have a master thief in your group?
Oh, who?
Exactly.
Yeah, he just kind of like chuckles to himself. He was being humorous.
I look right at Salakamu. Mirror flag?
We don't want to kill the tapestry.
Deadpans.
No. I'm looking at Salakamu after that statement to me and saying, mirror flag? 'Cause it sounds like something he would say.
Oh, no. No, it's myself.
Oh, just making sure. How about this? Throw your harpoon in the general direction of the tapestry. But don't hit it. But get me as close as you can.
All right, I will do this thing.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to blow some motes on this one.
Okay.
Probably don't need to do all of this, but this is going to be dope. Alright.
Whatever do you mean?
Probably could just walk up and just grab it. So just so that I understand, we are on the ledge that kind of goes down like that, but it's on this pedestal in the center of this lava lake, and so we've got to get from where we're at over the lava lake to the kind of raised dais, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a little raised dais, yeah.
Okay. All right.
A little plinth.
Okay. So, Salakamu, when you're ready.
All right. And
I prime myself to be readied when they throw the harpoon.
what, O mighty storyteller, shall I roll?
You're gonna throw this thing?
I'm gonna harpoon.
Now remember, they are not actively trying to pierce the tapestry. I just need the
Correct.
harpoon close to the tapestry.
Just give me whatever your decisive roll is.
Okay.
Or not your decisive, whatever your withering roll is.
How do I figure that out from the sheet?
Or we can make it easier. We could do dex and throne.
That's only 2 dice.
Should Mirror Flag throw the harpoon?
Yeah, probably. I shall donate my harpoon to your service, Mirror Flag.
All right, mirror flag,
Okay.
dex, and
You're saying-
throne.
Dex and throne.
Yep.
Oh man, this good thing I rolled a 10. 3 successes.
All right, 3 successes. So you chuck this harpoon. Where does it go?
So I want it to glide over the top of the tapestry, followed by the rope,
Mm-hmm.
and then once it kind of lands out there, I'm going to combine, and I'll spend the motes for this. I'm going to combine my graceful crane stance and monkey leap when necessary. So the graceful crane stance, again, I have perfect balance and can stand and run on things too narrow or weak. Once they throw it, I now have a rope bridge, and I am just going to jump and run across the rope, leading the harpoon next to the tapestry, run, grab the tapestry from the rope attached to the harpoon, and then monkey leap off back to the wall, back to them.
Okay. So, let me tell you how this is gonna go.
Exactly the way that I just said.
Not quite.
Damn it.
Pretty close though.
Okay.
That's not. That one's good. So the harpoon is
Rachel
thrown.
just has this look on her face of,
Like,
what are
what is
these
it?
idiots doing?
What are we doing? The harpoon
It's
goes
all right.
flying.
I will save you when you need to be saved.
How long was the rope? Did we know?
Let me actually. Well, I'm gonna Google it. How long is a harpoon?
As long as we need it to be.
We'll say it's about 20 feet. Because that's a good amount of rope. 20. I'll even give you 30 feet. 30 foot of rope.
Okay.
So once the harpoon gets about 30 feet out of the 50 that you need, the rope starts to get taut. And that is when Fakakun springs into action, jumping and running along this rope bridge as it continues to sail through the air.
I'm just
At about the
picturing that in
fourth-
my head. That's so cool. Like the rope is like stretching as I'm running on it, so like each step is right as the next piece of rope like goes tight. Like, sorry.
At about the 40-foot mark, Selakamu, your spider senses tingle.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And out of those pulsing fumaroles that were in the lava lake, spouting out that, sulfur type smoke, you see those two cinder eyes come out. And as they start to move in an intercept course with this harpoon, right before it gets there, you see the head of that wolf form, and it catches the harpoon in its mouth. And it lands about 10 feet away from the tapestry. Fakakun is still running on this rope bridge. It's beginning to go limp. What do you do?
How
Is
long?
it within?
You
my
could
character's-
get to the 40-foot mark.
What was your question, Fire Orchid?
Oh, just if it was within my character's capability to just grab it. Everything I have is attacky. I can attack the rope, but that would increase our problems.
Does Fakakun see the wolf or just me?
Just you.
Infallible Messenger for 5 Sorcerer's Motes and 1 Willpower. EA sculpts Essence into a small 6-winged messenger spirit to convey his words to another character. The spirit can cross hundreds of miles in an hour, and upon arrival, it's visible and audible only to its intended target.
Okay.
So I'm going to send that directly to Fakakun, and that way she is aware of the wolf, but the wolf doesn't know that she knows that the wolf.
Yeah, so she'll know that you know that it's there, but he won't know that you told them that they know.
Yeah, I think.
But I know that...
Nope. We're gonna kill that right there.
Fair enough.
Okay, so in a split second, a little something smacks into the side of Fakakun's face and is like, Wolf.
Wolf. Oh shit, a wolf.
And it's right at that second where you see that you don't see it. The harpoon has been grasped and is moving down, not moving towards the tapestry anymore.
Okay, so then, so that was 3 motes, for 2 motes, which I had 23 going into this scene left. I want to kind of spin and kick off the last bit of the rope before it gets yanked down.
Mm-hmm.
And keep doing the move that I was talking about. So, but instead of kind of just jumping, I want it to actually be like this twisting, like backflip, so that I'm flipping over it and I'm just looking straight down at the tapestry, grabbing it, and then landing on the edge of the dais, and then again, kind of just prep, and then it's like able to kind of land and stand on it, while still also picking up the tapestry. So it's that like backflip, and then think.
Okay.
For my wrestling fans out there, think like a shooting star press kind of, motion.
So as you begin your shooting star super backflip, twisty loop, barrel roll,
Nailed it.
the wolf itself takes on full form. The sulfurous smoke, creating its entire body. And it's as you're kind of like flying over top of it and twisting it, you see it below with the harpoon in its mouth. You sail over top of it, and you're still going through the air. This is like all cinematic and in slow motion. It's going back and forth. The wolf spits out the harpoon. He says, I warned you. I warned you to leave this place. And he looks at Mirror Flag.
Uh-oh.
Your protections won't help you here. I guard these artifacts, and you will not leave without them. While I cannot break my vow, my children are another thing. And the wolf starts taking off for the 3 of you. Fakakun, you grab the tapestry in midair. And then you land, superhero pose, face down by 4 smaller wolves that have smoked up from the ground. Guess what time it is? Roll initiative.
Fire Orchid!
On it!
But you have the tapestry. It is in your hand.
Yay!
Tie it around your neck like a superhero cape.
Step 1 done.
Oh, I guess I need to roll for these guys too.
Remind me the initiative roll, please.
Same.
The initiative roll is an initiative roll.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
not on your sheet?
that makes sense.
Oh, right, it is on our sheet because this is a well-designed sheet.
Is it not on there?
It is under join battle. It is at the very bottom. Of
Oh yeah, it
the
is,
last
it is
page.
join battle. Yes, everyone must join battle.
Yes. All
I forgot
right.
it.
So
I forgot that it's not
used-
initiative.
So I used
Wait.
5 motes.
Are we all
So-
joining at the beginning?
You were all joining at the beginning.
So my joint
Huzzah.
battle is 7. What does that mean for
So you would roll
rolling?
7 dice.
Okay.
Where is I still have my old character sheet, Cecil Bainbridge.
So we don't have the character sheets built in Astral for this yet. It would be the PDF that was.
Yeah, I
sent.
thought I sent
I
it
have
to you. I thought I did.
join battle is 6. Okay, yeah.
So roll 6 dice.
6 dice. Holy crap! Holy.
7, 8s, 9s, and 10s. 10s are 2.
5.
Because Fuckakun is awesome, I am going to use a charm.
Oh.
Instead of wits plus awareness, I am using dex plus stealth to roll my join battle. This also counts as an attempt to vanish from view. If Fuckakun beats the opponent's awareness-based join battle roll, she is automatically concealed. This is blinding battle feint.
Alright.
Alright, so that's still 10 for me. Which is awesome.
Alright. Wolfie guy got 6. Wolfie's puppers.
And because we're joining at the top of battle, it's +3, right?
Correct.
So yes, whatever this number of successes you rolled, add 3, and that's your join battle number.
Oh, then I got 7. So
Alright.
in that case,
Fuck yes.
7.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at my charms. What cookie am I getting?
What? Cookie.
How many successes did you roll?
5.
Add 3 to that.
So,
Fuck. 8.
That is
3
your
dice
join-
or
No. Just +3. That is
Yeah.
now your join battle number. So you join battle at initiative 8.
I owe Fuckakun a beer when all of this is done.
I will
Patrick?
accept.
4.
for total?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking yikes.
Why do you... How many join battle dice do you have?
6.
Ow.
And 1 success on that.
Ow.
Why are your dice misbehaving? I hate when that happens.
I'm using the ones Tyler gave me too, so I'm starting to think there's a reason why he gave me these
Oh,
dice.
he hexed the shit out of those on you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Alright, 4, 6. Okay.
That's right, Tyler. We're shit talking you.
Yeah. Fuckakun got a 9 total.
Alright, give me 1 second here to double check this.
Okay.
Okay. So, Fuckakun, you are first.
Which means I am invisible to everybody.
You are invisible.
Yes, or I am concealed. Does anything happen now that I have possession of the tapestry?
No, not right now.
Not right now? Okay.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
quite yet? Okay.
But fear not. something will happen.
Oh, cool.
It may work
Right.
to your advantage or disadvantage, depending on how I feel.
Okay. Are we still technically in the same scene where I threw the harpoon? Or where, I'm sorry, Mirror Flag threw the harpoon?
No, this is battle, so new scene.
This is a new scene. You are a mean man.
Oh, for your charm?
For my charm. It makes sense, though. No. Okay. Damn. Okay. I don't like being... Actually, no, I'm okay being this close. Close is good for me. Does attacking immediately remove me from being concealed?
That I do not know. Because you're not invisible.
No, I'm just... I was able to find, like, a rock cropping or just, like...
So
random-
it's just harder for
Ooh.
them to hit you.
Actually, no, I want to, like, grip, like, one... Like, kind of, like, on the edge of, like, the thing, and I'm kind of, like... acrobating, like, around the lip of the dais. And I'm just kind of, like... And I want to take the boomerang, and so as I'm kind of, like, you know, on the edge on a little piece of rock, holding myself where they can't see me, take the boomerang, and instead of it, you know, going out like that, I want it curved back in towards me, and
Okay.
I'm going to throw it up and over so that it spins back around, hits one of the wolves, and bounces back out in front of me, and I'm going to reach out and grab it with my toes.
Okay.
As it comes back to me.
Okay.
You said stunt, man. I'm just like, I'm being awesome. I'm hanging off a dais that is over a lava lake. I am blind throwing a boomerang in reverse and catching it with my foot.
I think Steve wins this round.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to say yes or not.
Hot Dog Weird said yes, but I can reestablish concealment. Okay.
I can provide scientific evidence for the grabbing with the foot because I can pinch Steve with my toes.
Yeah, it's weird when they do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you catch a thrown boomerang, though?
I believe it. Okay,
Maybe.
so I'm gonna make
I
my.
mean-
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying, looking at the illustrations of Papa Kun, oh, she could totally catch a boomerang.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, are they close or short?
They are close.
They are close. Love it. Love it. All right. So, that is going to be 15 fucking dice for me. I'm going to use the digital roller cuz I just
There's just
Actually,
too many.
no, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that my
I once
15th.
got up to 22.
My 15th is the die that I dropped, and I don't know where it went. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to have to roll one extra. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. Ha! Found one. Haha. Okay. Bottom of the barrel. Alright. This is your chance to shine, man. You never get picked. And here we go. Okay.
I take it you're doing a withering attack, right?
I am doing a withering attack, yes. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, couple of 10s in here, which is nice. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's it. 9 successes.
Let's see. What is his defense? All right. 4.
Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Did I get any bonuses for the stunt?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you got your 1.
Got my 1? Then I actually have 2
Actually, you
more.
know what? No, I'll give you 2.
Oh, really? Thank
I
you.
will give you 2.
Add 2 more successes for 11.
All right. So yes, you hit.
All right, so what do I do with all those extra successes?
Extra successes count as damage after you roll.
Count as damage after I roll. So it's 11 minus 4 is my extra?
Yep.
Okay. And my damage with this is 15. Fakakun Withering is 10, within 15. Okay. Alright. So I'm rolling all these again. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Minus. Let me see what his soak is. Real
Oh, yeah,
quick.
yeah, what's this soap?
6.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll be damned. Okay, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So out of this, I'll take out 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Okay. Uh, 9, 10, 8, 8, 10, and a 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes on this roll, plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the 7 extra that got through on the attack. So 7, 13 withering damage?
Yes. So, because the wolves are considered like a group, or like a little mob, that is going to throw them into initiative crash, all the way down to the bottom. To be honest.
It gives you 5
let's
points of initiative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you are up to 14 initiative.
My initiative is 14. Okay.
Plus the. Actually, you're all the way up to 20.
My initiative is 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's 5 additional on what you already did.
Oh, right, because Withering takes their stuff away. Right? And gives it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then since you initiative crash them, you get at 5 extra initiative.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, so you're up to like 20 something, but my chart only goes up to 20.
I'll
so-
take 20. No big deal. I'm not going to get mad about... Yeah.
My chart only goes from 20 to -7.
I'm good with 20.
That's only how big my paper was.
Okay.
All right. So you have pretty much demoralized these adolescent wolves. After beating one in the head. And they are at a -1 as a group for their defense. And now it is Fire Orchid.
All right, so Fakakun set up this wonderful ball. I'm gonna spike it. I am going to spend 3 motes to get increasing strength exercise, and then another 3 motes to get excellent strike. So excellent strike gives me 1 automatic success on 1 melee attack, and I can re-roll ones until ones no longer appear. And so increasing strength gives me various bonuses, whether I'm doing withering or decisive. So given how amazing Fakakun just did, should I pick decisive now? Like, would that be the strategic choice?
Yes, that would be to damage, yeah. To actually do damage to it.
Yeah, once something
Okay.
has 0 initiative, decisive, yeah.
Cool. So, in that case, increasing strength exercise will add 1 die to my damage. So I get, yeah. You know what? I got a vote last week, so I'm gonna spend that vote for an automatic success.
Okay.
Cause why not? Let's go nuts.
Are you gonna
So,
use that for the attack or for the? Yeah, for the attack. Yeah, for the attack.
yeah, for the attack. And so, pretty much Fire Orchid brings out her new giant fuck off sword, does a pirouette, and just starts doing anime charge. She's going to charge into this pack of wolves and do one big, just sweeping Mordhau and either slice through them or knock them into the caldera, whichever is more dramatically appropriate.
No, Hot Dog Wizard saying no.
What does Hot Dog Wizard say?
He says no.
Oh.
Let me read your. Where is your charm?
Yeah, it is increasing strength exercise. It is a simple action.
If we agree that Hot Dog Wizard is correct and that is the actual rule, can we still let Rachel do the awesomeness that she laid out?
Oh, my charm doesn't need it. I just wanted bonuses.
Technically, you can do it. You're going to be doing what's called a flurry.
Okay. Neat.
A flurry is when a character needs to act twice during a single turn.
Okay. What are the rules for Flurry?
It's simple. Each action, if rolled, suffers a -3 penalty to its dice pool. And you
Okay.
take a -1 penalty to your defense until your next turn.
Okay.
2 of the same actions cannot be placed in a flurry. You cannot attack twice, not even if 2 different weapons.
Okay. So, do I need to roll for increasing strength exercise? It doesn't
You do
say
not.
that I do. Okay, cool. So I will activate that and then attack, so I'm at a -3 penalty for that.
Yes, so your attack would be -3 die.
Okay. Alright, so I am rolling, I believe, Dex plus melee for the initial attack.
Correct. And then any other modifier.
Alright. These dice, and then I wrote down Killing Tide's stats in a really obscure way. It says decisive 7. Does that mean 7 more dice?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other charms don't give me extra dice, just auto successes. So I've got the one auto success from the charm and the one from the willpower from last week. Oh, okay. Well, oh shit. Okay, this is cool.
Oh, I like that.
I like this. So my dice are trying to fuck me because they rolled 2 1s, but I don't think they know that I activated the charm that lets me reroll 1s until they're not 1s anymore.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
So I'm gonna reroll these 2. Oh, what's another success? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is a 10, so 10 successes.
Woo!
Yes, 10 is far beyond its defense.
plus the 2, so 12.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
So
roll
that
damage
definitely
if you
hits.
really want me to.
Well, that definitely hits. Let's see if you can. You're pretty much just gonna like one-shot this entire group. All right, so
Damage on Killing Tide is 15, so I think that means 15 dice.
15 dice, yes.
Plus any extra successes you got over its defense.
Over its
its
defense.
Yeah.
And you rolled how many successes?
12.
So you get an additional numbers are 8.
What? What?
Oh my god, I broke my previous record. I'm rolling 23 dice. My previous record for Exalted was 22.
Now on damage, 10s do not double. They are still...
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll the first 15.
I'm gonna roll the first 15.
One filled out. That's fine. Oh, I got 2 10s. Alright.
It still counts as 1.
Yes. Okay. Alright, I picked out all the dice. Oh, hey, and there's 7 left. Wait, no, 8. I can roll 8. Alright, I'm gonna fish out 1 more. There we go. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 decisive damage?
This game's so cool.
Do you have any tags on your weapon?
Lethal, balanced, and melee. Overwhelming value is 5. I don't know what that means.
That means if you were going against... if you were making a withering attack, when you take away its soak, you're always going to roll 5 dice no matter what.
Oh, that's cool.
So even if it had a soak of like 22 and it took all your dice away, you still get to roll 5. But that's not the case. And you rolled how many? You rolled how many now?
Oh, what did I say? 7? 9. Yes, 9.
God. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rolled 9.
Yep.
It dies at 8.
Zenith cast.
So you come.
Today.
Yeah, you jump in. You see this throng of smaller wolves, and you just whirlwind swing, and it cuts through them all as their bodies disintegrate into more smoke. Well, that was
And that
ridiculous.
is what Zenith cast is for.
Then your initiative resets to 3.
Okay.
You are done. Sela Camus.
Yes.
Roll dice and win.
Roll dice and win.
What are you going to do?
I also have excellent strike. But I don't think I'll need it in this situation. If basically it's roll dice and win. Or you, well. Yeah, I'll activate just in case my excellent strike for 3 motes, which is
Okay.
automatic successes on 1 melee attack, and player can reroll any 1s on the attack roll until 1s no longer appear. And I will use my spear of up yours and because I didn't want to steal Fire Orchid's statement of what the sword was, so that is what I shall do.
All right, so you're going for the big bad wolf itself.
I am, though my character would be like, I am so sorry that this must be done. And then do the thing.
All right.
So, I still don't quite get this system, so I may need brain help.
So I'm guessing you're gonna attack its initiative.
Yeah, so which is withering, so I think I get 9 dice for that one.
Should be your dex plus melee, and then plus whatever your weapon gave you.
Yep, I've got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then whatever ones I have. Mwahaha.
You were rolling it against 4.
3. 10s don't count as 2 in this situation?
For withering, it does.
Okay, 5. And then I have a 1. Let's re-roll it. 7.
All right, so it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it crashes. You gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or wait, no, you had 7 total,
Yes.
and it had 4. So it's 3. 3, you gain 3. 1, 2, 3. So it did not crash.
Ooh.
Or wait, no, what am I talking about?
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I'm jumping ahead of myself. Yes, you hit. You hit. So that's 7 successes, so that 3 carries over. Now roll your actual damage. That'll be your withering damage dice.
Oh.
Minus 6.
Withering damage dice minus 6.
That'll be your strength, plus your weapons damage, plus any modifier, minus 6. Whatever dice you have to roll, take 6 away.
Oh, okay. So that's 10 dice total then. Love that sound.
Yeah.
Okay. And this time 10s count as only 1, right?
No,
Okay.
10s still count as double for withering.
Oh. Bullshit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
7, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Alright. So you sail all the way up to initiative 19.
Woo!
This guy crashes.
Welcome, brother.
And I already added your 5. I already added your 5 on there.
Oh, dang. I am confused but happy. I think.
You should be happy.
Yay, I'm confused and happy.
Okay, that leaves us with mirror flag.
Okay, what range unit am I from the wolf?
It would be short.
Short. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to throw the empty sun chakram at the wolf, which is dexterity and thrown, which is 5 dice from me. Plus I'm at short range, so that's another 4 dice from me. And then I have withering 5, so that is another 5 dice. So, am I the last one chilling with
You are you're not last in the initiative. You're not the last
Right.
one to go.
Right, but I'm the last of our party that's like still on the log thingy being carried by the bird.
You're kind of on the caldera, like right before.
Oh, we've
think
been
of it as
dropped
like
off. That's right.
yeah,
That's
the
right.
drop off. So
Okay. It's a little short range from me.
I figured you guys kind of walked in a little bit.
So I'm gonna kind of rewrite a little bit of Fakakun's here. They were going to catch the boomerang with their foot, or at least they tried to, and when they realized it's about to be out of their reach, until Mirflag just very nonchalantly just kind of hucks the chakram a couple times in their hand, and then once again bursts into the gold gleaming mirrored face mask, pure golden armor, of their full like 7 feet tall standing, heeled boots, kind of warrior form, and just kind of toss it to themselves a couple times, and then looking right at the wolf, just kind of, it's that slow motion moment where just like all the information is being processed at once. I see the boomerang like going to be like just millimeters out of Fakakun's toe grasp, and then stare at the wolf that has like threatened us and then summoned its little like wolflings to attack us, which are being dealt with. But this wolf just like it tried to be your guide. It was underneath my neutrality of we're not going to harm each other, and the fact that it tried to like loophole me by attacking me with its children, and I just 1, 2, and then it's almost like it's 3 voices layered over each other. It comes out of Mirflag's there's no hole for a mouth in this mask, but just booming out of it, just this incredibly loud voice. You dare to decide to attack us? Us will show you the meaning of sleep and slumber. And I'll just throw the chakram so it bounces off the boomerang, giving it the few extra millimeters it needs to reach Fakakun. And then once it bounces off the boomerang, it bounces right into the wolf.
You get 2 for that one.
Yeah,
That was rad.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Wait,
You're
no,
doing-
I need to roll one more. 8 successes.
And you said you were
I'm doing a withering attack.
withering attack. 7 successes.
8. I'm sorry, 8.
8. Okay, so that's 4 extra.
Okay, so then I will do the 4 extra plus the.
Well, the 4 extra is just going to be extra damage.
Right, that's what I'm rolling now, right?
It's numbered, so not extra dice. It'll be extra successes.
I thought you roll those successes as dice.
Oh, okay. We'll do it that
I'm
way.
pretty sure you do. Okay, so that plus the damage on this is
Oh, yeah,
12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Don't have quite enough. I'll roll one more. Plus strength.
Yep. -6.
2. Okay, so I need to roll all these dice and then roll 3 of them once more.
Don't forget to take out 6.
Yeah, that's with the
Okay.
-6.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 successes. I rolled a fuck ton of 10s.
Okay.
So then whatever its soak is, minus the 19, and then that's how much initiative I get.
A buttload.
A buttload.
Yeah, so it goes to like negative number that I don't have on my sheet, and you go to positive number I don't have on my sheet.
Okay. So I'm going to call it 25 for my personal record keeping here, so I know how much damage I can roll when I do a decisive attack next round. If it gets back to me to do a decisive attack, I don't know if it will. Sounds like we have a lot of decisive attack fueled coming up this way.
Well, technically, you'll see what happens in a second.
Oh boy.
All right, so it is the wolf's turn.
Oh.
There's only one thing that the wolf can do. He's got to get out of Crash. So the wolf is going to go after the closest thing, and that would be Selakamu.
Come at me.
Have at thee.
Oh, where are you at, wolf? Where are you, wolf? There you are. Sorry, I couldn't find his thingy. All right, so he will actually do one thing. So he has a charm and is reflexive. He's going to spend 10 motes and 1 willpower and gain Principle of Motion, which allows him to make 2 attacks.
Oh.
And he does not doesn't gain any penalty from Flurry.
Oh.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Here we go, Ever. What do we got here? We got 1, 2. Wow, that's garbage. 2.
Hey.
2?
2.
2 whole.
2 whole successes. 1, 2. Yeah.
I'm really proud of you.
I am
you
not.
Counted.
Where's your defense?
Oh, I
The sass. The sass.
I thought you said, but in your defense, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh
what?
no!
I don't.
What is your defense?
Oh, jeez.
Either your evasion or parry.
Oh, parry the platypus. With the spear, 2 is my parry. Or it's +2 with the spear. Oh, my regular parry is 3, so with the spear it's +2, so it's really 5.
Fantastic. That means I do not hit.
Damn.
I appreciate that.
Either way.
Damn.
You may not enjoy your failure, but I enjoy your failure, and I really think you should put those dice in the freezer like Rachel does.
Ha!
I might have to. So this isn't going well.
For you. Great for
the
us.
wolf. Oh no, this is fantastic. So instead of attacking again, it's gonna spend another 8 motes and make a withering attack against all enemies in a medium range.
Oh shit.
Okay.
13.
Can I intervene with another charm?
Is it reflexive?
I have 2 reflexive charms I can choose from. So I can choose Warlion Stance, which is essentially protecting someone, or Solar Counterattack, which is just a bonus to parry.
Yes, so if it's reflexive, yes, you can.
Can I do both?
No. You can only do one.
Okay.
Reflexive
alright,
is like your reaction.
Oh yeah, using those 5e terms,
okay.
baby.
I will use Solar Counterattack, which costs 3 motes, but then lets me make a decisive melee attack. Parentheses counterattack, which does not count as my combat action for the round. It occurs after the opponent's attack roll, but before its damage roll.
Okay, so I have to hit you first.
Yes.
All right. Well, you're not the first one that I'm going after. You're gonna be the last one. Mwahaha. So that I'll be higher up on the higher up on the tier. Thank you for planning it ahead of time. All right, so I am rolling 15 die for a wither attack. Patrick, you were at the top of the initiative, so I'm gonna go against you first.
All right.
Let's see, 2, 3. What the hell? 4, 5. Against your defense.
Remember something.
Against my parry or evasion,
Correct.
I would like to spend.
There it is.
I would like to spend motes to for excellencies in my evasion.
Okay.
Which do you have to match or beat? Like, do you have if we have the same number, does tie go to me or tie go to you?
It always goes to the defender. For me.
Then I will spend my 3 motes to raise my evasion by 3 and make my evasion 5.
All right.
And go. Just kind of like there's like a gust of wind. The robe cloak billows out behind me. None shall touch the mirrored flag.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have explained what this is. So, it's a shattering howl. It's not an actual attack.
Oh, okay. Then same thing. Same thing.
I cover my ears.
No, same thing. But I just put my finger out towards the wolf's mouth. Quiet, ill-gotten spirit.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm off to a bad start. Faka-kun,
Yes.
5.
And you said ties go to me.
Ties go to you.
If I can evade this, my evasion is naturally 5.
Okay. So you're safe.
Just a point of clarification. Thanks to Hot Dog Wizard. I actually spent 6 motes to raise my defense.
Oh, plus
Defensive. Yeah, it's 2 per level, so I actually spent 6, which is fine. I have the moves as well.
Yeah, we should have a shit ton of motes.
All right. Salakamu, 5. Does 5 get past your defense?
Where is the defense? Oh, evasion, yes.
Evasion or parry?
I think I'll go with the parry because then it equals 5.
Okay.
Because I have that spear handy.
Fire Orchid. I assume that you have like 12.
10.
What the shit?
I was
So
close.
I have 5 to start, and then giant fuck off sword gives me another 5. So like, whatever's coming at me, she's just like.
Oh my god!
Nope.
Huzzah for giant fuck off sword.
You're impossible to hit. I love it. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the end of the round. On to
If
round
you ever want to play a system where you literally are a god,
like
you kill everything and you're unkillable.
Uh-huh.
You just wade into fucking war zones, don't you? And
Yeah,
just,
you win the battle single-handedly.
Like, no, I'm talking about you specifically. Like,
Oh, yeah, totally.
With a parry of 10, you just wow.
It's like that scene in
Also-
episode 1 of Star Wars when they're just deflecting all the droideka blaster bolts without a care. They're just
Oh,
like,
I love
okay,
it.
yep, no, this is fine.
Yeah, so my parry was 5, but now I have the sword. So now I just get to be like, all right, what nation do I want to be in charge?
You don't even like parry. Actually, you just put it into the ground in front of you, and they hit it. You just stand behind it.
Ting, ting, ting.
We're at the top of the round, which is off my sheet. With
That's me. That's me with my 25 initiative.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can guess what's coming next.
Gonna say.
I would like to do a decisive attack, please.
No, I don't. Oh, really? Okay.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
you know,
Are you sure?
I know. I
might
know
wanna
the whole
wither
thing
the
is you
attack
want to
one more
build it. I
time.
know. No, I've determined I won't take the risk and do a decisive attack. All right, so I get 5 for my dexterity and combat ability, which will be thrown. And then I'm still at short range, so I get the 4 from that. And wait, no, there is no accuracy bonus for this. I just read that.
No accuracy bonus for decisive attack.
Really?
Just
Yes.
dex, your combat ability, and then any other modifier.
Oh.
Which would be my 5 I get for the weapon. It has a decisive of 5, so I'm gonna have that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes.
Yes, and Hot Dog Wizard is correct. Everyone gains 5 motes at the top of the round.
Blow that on candy.
What was your success again, Patrick?
6 against its
6.
defense.
That will hit.
All right. So for damage, I roll my current initiative, which is 25.
Yeah.
Plus other modifiers, which this weapon has a damage of 12. So I'm going to roll 37 dice.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. What?
Fuck you!
That is definitely a fuck you dice pool.
Should we just assume that Patty wins this round?
No, I must see.
Gotta see how many it is. Gotta see how many it is.
That's a lot of 10s.
10s only count for 1 on decisive attack.
Damn. Okay.
This
1,
is
2,
amazing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 for 15.
Oh, you're having to segment your rolls.
Yeah,
Because you don't
this
have
is Exalted, where you have to roll your dice in shifts.
15.
Shift change.
9, 10,
dang.
11, 12, 13. 13 for 30.
Okay.
So,
And 7 more.
Yep.
audience, please subscribe to our Patreon so Patty can buy 37 dice to keep playing Exalted.
14, 15. 15 successes.
Okay.
Does this kill the wolf?
This is higher than its hardness rating.
Sure.
I reset Patrick to initiative 3.
Yes.
And how do you kill this wolf? Because it's only got, like, I don't even remember how many, but I know it's not that many.
The sun that fuels all solars just comes into the purely gold armor of Mirflag, filling them with this unlookable light. Even all of you must look away from the sheer power that is coming out of Mirflag as they touch the chakram to their chest plate and it actually gets absorbed in. And then the last thing you see and hear before your eyes are momentarily blinded is this hum of 1,000 people, 1,000 souls that Mirflag has taken before them, all humming, awaiting another soul to join them. Hum. This giant beam of light just comes out of Mirflag, enveloping the spirit wolf, slowly melting bits of ash, smoke, and debris coming off the spirit as one last howl tries to escape, but the howl morphs into a hum and is absorbed into Mirflag. And you see briefly the reflective face mask of pure gold with no face takes on a wolfish feature and then forms back into the facelessness. The sunlight ends. Mirflag turns around to no wind whips, but somehow the cloak billows. The problem is solved, children.
Yeah, no shit. I honestly thought that when you said that the hum, I thought you were going to say that your arc reactor was spinning up.
I mean, I feel like that at that point I'm allowed to bring in future tech, but no, is the chorus of the damned, the ones that Mirflag has killed.
I'm not even gonna go I'm not even gonna talk anymore because that was fine. It died.
That was pretty amazing.
So you have the loot, the tapestry, and the items from the armory. 3 of 3. Now that the wolf is out of the way, you begin to feel not just the volcano rumble, but the island itself. And the environment around you begins to shift and take on traits of everywhere you've been. The volcano is suddenly underwater, and the inner walls of its rim are covered in the huge statues that adorn the western cliffs. They're depictions of a legion of heroic figures, heroes of the sun and moon and fate and the elements, casting down, killing, or binding countless huge monsters. What was a lake of lava around the caldera's central inlet is now a forest of sunken kelp beds, crimson and orange. Wolf emanations, hundreds of them, look down upon you from the volcano's rim. And in the water above them, a shape like the monster emanation that you fought in the kelp bed, but much vaster. 8 of these monsters' squid arms drift and reach outward, but its 2 longer tentacles end, not in leaf-shaped sucker pads, but in the heads of 2 serpent emanations, much like one of the one that Fakakun had met. They both stare you all down, intently, waiting. And here you stand, seeming to be what has become the only real area within this dream. And all of a sudden you see, since Teo was already here, Suma appears. Very confused look on their face. The entire environment, the whole world that surrounds you, you've gained its attention. And all of these emanations stare on intently, awaiting your next move.
What are we supposed to do with these items?
It's time to wake up. You don't deserve to be here. We don't deserve to be here. Wake up.
And like all in unison, the snake voice, the wolf, and the deep speech of the Kraken. Do you revoke our binding?
Yes.
And Suma jumps in. She's like, no, you can't.
I just did. Too late.
You obviously wanted this to happen. You sent us on the steps to get this done. They've done no crime. They're not to be imprisoned. Yes.
I need everyone to roll me occult and intelligence. Everyone needs to roll. It's going to be probably the last roll of the night.
I blow willpower on it.
Yeah, I'll blow
I got nothing.
I'll blow 5 willpower on it if it's the last roll.
I was gonna say, can we spend more than 1 willpower on a roll?
Only spend 1.
Okay.
Oh, you can't? Okay, I'll spend
I
some more.
also spend a willpower.
I got 3 successes.
Great.
Okay, I take back what I said about Tyler. These dice are blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
5 successes.
5 successes. 8 successes total.
Who's our occult master?
I have 7 successes, and then the willpower makes 8. My occult is at 5 dice.
Okay.
Nice.
You're our occult
Amazing.
master.
16 total.
I rolled no successes, so I think while this is going on, Fire Orchid is like, is that a nick on my sword? Clean the blood
Get the
off.
whetstone out. Let me just bump that right
Yeah.
out.
So as soon as you agree that yes, you want to revoke the binding, all of the heads, the wolf heads, the serpent heads, they all turn to what is the underwater volcano now. And another dais kind of raises up out of the lava. Place the items inside and make your sacrifice. Now, based on your guys' roll of 16, it's not a trick. Some blood must be spilt.
Can we do that thing? I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, can we do that thing? We're all standing in a line and start. I don't know. It doesn't matter who it starts with. We all just kind of keep looking down the line until we get to Suya.
So, I mean, me who rolled no successes. I have a question about blood. Is it just like a cut your palm blood, or like is it someone gotta die blood, or?
No, because you had 16 total. I was 15 was my line. I figured you guys would get like 20 or something like that.
With power spends.
It is simple blood. So, cut your finger, put a couple drops in, but all of you must be involved. And by all of you, I mean all 5 of you.
Oh, Suya included.
Yes.
Okay.
Not being very cooperative right now.
Suma, it's time for you to tell the truth
About what?
about why you're here, about who you are, not who you are here, but who you are out there, outside of the dreaming.
Nope, I don't care. I honestly do not care. Fire Orchid hefts her sword and like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Oh shit.
It's up to you.
Okay, all right. Before this gets crazy and the last die, and before the last die roll of the night turns into the last non-combat die roll of the night, Mere Flag, embodying their like solar godness, still will just kind of like descend upon the group, and using a combination of my harmonious presence charm and my listener swaying argument charm, which just basically gives me a shit ton of successes and a shit ton of like +8s and +7s and all like whatever. I spend all I spend all the motes, so like my full aura is out now, so which just adds to adds to Mere Flag's current form, just in that like triple layered voice that they're still using. You will bow to the commands of this group, for it is destiny that has caused us to be here, and destiny that will cause the actions to continue. Spare your blood, spend it so that this one may awaken and this nightmare may end for all.
See, even he changed his mind.
And we all get 2 points of sunburn damage.
Yeah. I almost want to steal it away from him just to make him feel bad.
That's fine.
She willingly holds out her hand.
Damn.
And just lightning fast with the chakram, I will very lightly not cut off any fingers or anything.
Oh.
Just slight. In God mode, Mirror Flag is a kind god, and slice open their. I mean, it's going to slice open their hand. Like it's going to be an ouchie. They might need stitches for it. But the blood is now on the chakram of Tua Loa. Shit, what's the name?
Suma?
Suma!
Okay, you have 1 of 5. I assume the rest of you put in your drops?
Yes.
Yeah. Fire Orchid does not cut her hands because, she needs those to fight, but will gash her cheek because she doesn't need to be pretty.
The last drop falls into this little goblet cup pedestal looking thing with the tapestry and the lute. And it is almost immediate, as if some ritual had already been ongoing, that they go up in flames. More billowing smoke rises into the air. Earthquakes begin, lightning storms, high winds that almost push you off kilter. And as quickly as you remember waking, you awake again at the entrance to that cave. But you're not alone this time. All of your friends are still here, including one Suma and Teo.
I look around at everybody and just kind of like, good. Mirror Flag. Shit.
And then transition, Mirror Flag has shifted back to normal Mirror Flag mode.
Of the demon, there is no sign.
Fixed it.
Did we, though? We're still here in front of that cave.
No, that was the cave that you...
We
Oh.
Yeah, in the first session, yeah. So
Don't mind me.
It's okay!
we did what was right.
Drinks
Perhaps-
on me?
Well, perhaps we should see what's in the cave.
Oh. Then drinks on me.
Accepted. And I will go into stealth mode and walk into the cave.
And that is where we will end our story. Maybe revisiting it at a later date.
Ooh.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who's to say, really?
This was really cool. I can see how this can lead into a longer chronicle. Thank you for running.
I need
Yeah.
a table when I play this game because trying to roll 35
Yeah.
dice in this my little tiny
Yeah,
dice
your
guy,
dice tray.
it doesn't work.
No, I'm
You
imagining.
need a dice trough.
I need a
I'm imagining
a sprawling table.
the 8-person table we used to game on at Patty's house back in the day, and I just
Yorsta!
and just throwing our dice across the table with.
Your table had a name?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
it is. That is the model it is from IKEA. It is the Yorsta.
Oh!
which disclosure
Was-
became the activation word for a artifact.
Javelin of
in one our-
lightning.
yeah, so we were yelling Bjorsta just over and over and over again.
I love it. That's great.
But yeah.
I live in a postage stamp in LA, but our dining area is dominated by this giant gloriously fugly table that we bought because it was big enough to play games around.
Awesome. And this, like, I want to say, this game would take, like, this is the game you get to take full advantage of your gaming table and all of your gaming dice and just get the most out of everything.
This is so an in-person game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this in person. I think getting into like acting out like like Pat. If I could see Patty like in person, like getting up from the seat and like acting out Mirror Flag, like yeah.
COVID disclaimer, by the way. That was it. That was the disclaimer.
Oh,
COVID.
Disclaimer.
Yes.
COVID disclaimer. Yeah, COVID disclaimer.
Go get your pokes.
I know it's later. But
I liked it.
Any more thoughts on the game?
I enjoyed it. I think Hot Dog Wizard had mentioned it, once or twice in chat, that some of the mechanics are a little funky, but you do them a couple of times and then it's like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm rolling, and really, I would probably have a piece of paper that says Withering 27, and I just know I'm rolling 27 dice.
Absolutely. Like I think it's safe to say that approaching it coming in for the first time, it can be a little overwhelming. It's so many dice, it's so different from other stuff. But I was picking it up pretty quickly, and I think, if you write yourself a cheat sheet, or the more you play it, you get it. And once you get it, it's super fun.
I got to use a journal again. I was very happy.
Yeah.
I make a cheat sheet for every game I play, so.
I love a system that rewards insane ideas, and so
Yeah. The stunt mechanic is very nice. I do like that. I would almost say that the Jumpstart could be a tad bit longer as far as the story. Like it is nice shortness for a one shot, but it's almost like, give me like a little bit more.
I liked it. I thought it showed off like unique like settings, like an underwater setting where you can just walk around and like do stuff like that was super cool. You didn't go to a volcano and like.
You know what's funny about this Jumpstart is it's in the keeping time section. There's Chronicles story, which is it's one phase within a large narrative, a single book or movie, or a single plot. 2 of Dreams provided enough material for one short story worth of play. So I think they think that it's longer than we think it is. So, if that makes some sense.
Yeah, it may be. Yeah, I would imagine that if we weren't, doing this live and kind of in a little time crunch, it could go on for a little while.
Yeah.
Probably maybe 4 sessions to get like every dirty detail.
Yeah. So pick up your copy of the Jumpstart on Drive-Thru RPG, bring it to your group,
With dreams.
and explore all the little details that we probably didn't get to. Interact with the snake more. Don't just rob him.
Yes.
There were opportunities that, like, if we had been playing for longer, you could have seen Ie Salakamu. He has actually healing abilities that, since we only did 2 nights, we weren't able to showcase. But if your players go in and check out every single little detail, which we didn't because we're like, direct-minded of let's do this thing because we have a time limit. So had we not had that, there could have been a lot more like little intricate stuff we could have gone into in the story, and intricate powers, and like, oh, let me summon spirits to talk to versus let me sense if they're around. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed
it does suggest adding more enemies during some of the fights, depending on how, like, it actually says, like, if your characters seem like they're too overpowered, add this in.
Depending on how Rachel does things.
All right, because I sent you guys to go get the weapons first because I wanted to be like, cool, weapons. So I don't know how, like, if you would have gone to the caves first and actually fought the snake, I don't know how you would have done because you wouldn't have had your cool weapons.
True.
It could have gone a completely different direction.
Yeah, those weapons changed a lot, like really quick for sure. which is cool. Like I like when artifacts do that.
Yes, everyone, we hope that you enjoyed our little 2-session Jumpstart for Exalted 3rd Edition Tomb of Dreams. And again, we are Vorpal Tales. Some of the other Onyx Path shows that we do is Mage Technocracy on Saturdays, the Mage the Ascension, and Cult Divinity Lost crossover White Walls on Sunday, which is coming to a close, I do believe.
We had our big, amazing fight last Sunday, and then this Sunday, we are inducting our werewolf buddy into his pack, and then dealing with all the other fallout about that. I think Sophie might have to talk to Gabriel a little bit.
And I'm sure no weird cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
setting up
Oh
season
no,
two.
no.
No, that's
It'll
not
be
Tyler's.
five.
That's not Tyler's style.
Five.
Not at all. Yes, make sure that you guys check out our calendar for all of the changes and all of our terrifying tales and awesome adventures. Please be sure to check out our website, vorpaltales.com, to see our calendar, social media links, recaps, and links to all of our partners and affiliates. Check them out, purchase awesome stuff, and support the show on the same process. But players, let the audience know the next time that they can catch you and the cool things that you do outside the game.
Hey everybody, I remembered it's me first this time because Duane's normally first, but not this time. I have been playing EA Salakamu, who was really awesome, and I enjoyed expanding on his character a lot. So, you can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever because I'm the Ever, and you will never ever be able to get rid of me.
Ominous.
Okay. Eddie's face.
Hi everybody, I'm Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. Tonight I played Fuckacoon, who was awesome, and I really loved her, and she could do a lot of things really well. The next time that you will find me will be tomorrow on the Vorpal Tales Twitch channel, playing episode 1 of Fallout. So come check that out, and you will see me play a super mutant, old-timey doctor.
Nice. Hello everyone, my name is Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. I'm also on Kickstarter, Moree, Cinematic Universal Gaming System. We're really close to our first goal. It's going to be amazing. It's a really cool game. As far as where you can see me, you will see me back here on Thursday, where I will be running Changeling the Dreaming, set in World War II, which dovetails nicely to what I will be running over at Vorpal Tales on Friday. Concurrent with the Kickstarter, I'm going to be running a setting that I wrote for the game. It's called Punching Nazis. Guess what you get to do? It's Weird War 2, so you've got dragon pilots and night witches who are actual witches and war magicians all running around. It should be good times, so that will be Vorpal Tales, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, that is going to be super awesome. My name is Patrick. You can find me on the internet everywhere. Patty Shakes _. I played Mirror Flag tonight. I hope you enjoyed them. They were the Solar of Many Faces. And the next time you'll see me will be this Friday, Punching Nazis. I'm super stoked for that. That Night Witch you just heard about, yeah, I'm gonna be playing that character, and I'm super excited about it. Other than that,
do we get a sample of the accent, or do you need to practice?
well, this mission will cause us all to die horrible, burning deaths, but at least there'll be a little warm.
I love it. Thank
So
you.
yeah, you have that to look forward to. And then other than that, you'll see me here on Tuesdays, which actually next Tuesday I'll be running a Scarred Lands one-shot where you'll get to see some of Vorpal Tales' classes they made for our latest expansion, Troubadours and Tender Keepers, Pugilists and Packmakers. You can find them on Drive-Thru-RPG. You should totally check it out.
And of course, I am Duane at Made of Kimchi. The next time that you guys will see me will be again over at Vorpal Tales. I will also be privy to that Nazi Punch Fest on Friday, where I will be playing a gadgeteer. I'm excited to see what kind of gadgets I can throw, shoot, and generally make Nazis have an unpleasant day. So make sure you swing over to us and give us a shout out. Make sure that you show your love to Onyx Path. But now we must leave you guys. But we hope that you all embrace your inner exaltation and shine brightly on your adventure. Everyone have a good night.
Good night.